welcome to the Chronicles of Yarnia, the podcast from Montclair's local yarn store. I'm Jen.
Amanda.
Kathleen.
And we're the team behind Yarnia, and we are a podcast all about knitting and crocheting and things you can do with yarn. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. Down where Amanda's pointing. And if you click the little alarm bell, you'll get notifications when we post new videos. So that should be fun. And we're also Shop Yarnia everywhere, on Instagram, on Facebook. Our website is shopyarnia.com. And obviously, you found us here on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's your Chronicles of Yarnia.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. We hope you find some useful info and inspo in every episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at us. We got it down.
And we digress.
Do it.
It was cute.
Ever.
It was cute. In the comments, a couple of people referred to some of those things. Like, I love your digressions.
Oh, thank you.
We obviously do too, since we do them every time.
We clearly do.
And we kind of can't help ourselves.
We all, yeah. Let's be real.
Yep.
So
let's also see if we can do our episode number. Try to get back into our whole regular flow.
Wow.
I was surprised by this one when I was doing the sheet last night.
165.
Lower.
162.
Lower.
152.
160.
God,
you get 3 tries.
Exactly.
Because otherwise I'll be like
160.
1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be like when you sing happy birthday.
Time.
Oh
my goodness.
Are you 2? Are you 3? Yeah, the kids tried to do that for Jonathan on his birthday.
How was his birthday?
It was good. It was fun.
Nice.
We did, so Ollie had a birthday party that evening, and so we skewed everything towards midday. So we went out to Egan's for lunch.
Nice.
And then we did, we went home and we did cake, chocolate cake, white icing.
Did you make it?
I was going to make it, and then I ran out of time the night before because Max had his first game in Maplewood for Ultimate Frisbee.
I'm going to say Frisbee. Yeah.
Frisbee. So instead I was like, you know what also makes a good cake? ShopRite. ShopRite makes a good cake.
They do.
They make a good cake. I was like, either Little Dizzy or ShopRite, and let's be real, I like the supermarket crunchy frosting. It's good. And the big roses. It was lovely.
I don't. That's not my jam.
No.
Yeah, I like homemade frosting.
I love homemade frosting, but
then someone's got to make it.
also love a ShopRite frosting.
I'm
not a frosting person, like for real. Like,
I like the frosting better than the cake.
But
I'm not really a sweet person either, except cake versus frosting, I go for the frosting.
I like the frosting better than the cake too.
Wow,
we're
a good set. Y'all can just scrape the frosting off and I'll eat the cake.
That's what
I would do.
Ollie used to do. Ollie used to be like, ugh, frosting. I'd be like, fork that kid, like, fork it over, kid. Yeah. I will eat your frosting. I do make a really good chocolate cake with white icing that is absolutely fantastic and not hard, and it's the chocolate cake from BraveTart.
I was in my head. I was betting Smitten Kitchen.
No, Smitten Kitchen has some really good ones, but the chocolate, and Smitten Kitchen actually may have published an adaptation of the BraveTart one. I'm not really sure, but
I'll link it below.
The BraveTart.
You've got a new recipe site.
BraveTart.
BraveTart.
I know, right? It's a cookbook, but she also writes for Serious Eats too. Her I think it's the Devil's Food Cake or the classic chocolate cake. It's one of the two. So easy. It's a 1-bowl cake.
Nice.
It makes 3 layers, and I did it with. I didn't do it with. I think she has a marshmallow frosting, and I was like, he doesn't.
Marshmallow frosting.
I like a marshmallow frosting.
Yeah.
He wanted his cake is chocolate cake white icing.
Like
white
buttercream.
icing. Like buttercream. And I did I think her boiled buttercream.
Yeah,
nice.
Which was also super easy and came out fantastic. And I'm not a big chocolate fan. I know.
No, me neither.
I don't like it. And I was like, this cake is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
We could be great friends.
Yeah, we could share. Right?
Chocolate cake, I'll scrape off the frosting.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, and Max was like, I will lick the bowl of the frosting for you. And I was like, yeah, sorry, I beat you. I already ate that.
I've got plenty of little people to help me clean that up, though.
Right? But I'll tell you that she's got some, that cookbook and her site, I can't remember her name, the BraveTart lady that Amanda linked below.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Cool.
Highly recommend.
That is a new one for me. I've not heard of her before.
She also has a really good pie crust that is actually closer to a puff pastry in terms of its ratios of butter to flour.
Nice.
But it's very easy to work with.
Cool.
Oh, I use shortening. I'm like
You're
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom used.
I don't even look at a cookbook for pie crust anymore.
You don't need to.
Did you make the pie crust on that? No, that was
puff pastry.
That was bought. It was the whole thing was delicious.
Oh, good.
It was so good. It was so good.
Yay. Yeah, I learned how to make pie crust because I was poor in college with a baby and had very limited funds, and you can like buy a chicken and cook it and have one meal and then use the leftover in a chicken pot pie, and that chicken goes a long way.
Yeah.
Especially at like just using shortening and flour and water to make a pie crust is extremely cheap.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And easy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very easy.
And you can boil the bones of the chicken with a little
sense.
soups to make your stock, which then you thicken with the flour
Gravy.
to put in the pie and thicken everything up.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
It's delicious. I love a chicken pot pie.
Same.
Yeah.
I love a savory pie. I love a pie. Who am I kidding? I love
Me
a
too.
pie.
I love
Yeah, I
pies.
don't make so many anymore because we live with Beth the vegetarian.
Oh, yeah.
So that
Have
makes
you
it
ever...
tricky.
I made... This is also from Smitten Kitchen. A veggie pot pie a number of years ago. It was pre-pandemic because my brother and my sister-in-law are both vegetarians. Sharon's a pescatarian, but I don't eat fish, so she's vegetarian.
So in your house, she's
In my house, she's a vegetarian, unless she and Jonathan get, make whatever. But we had him over for like New Year's,
Yeah.
and I made chicken pot pie and I made veggie pot pie,
Like
and
root
I will
veg
tell
pot pie or
you, it was
something.
root veg pot pie,
Yeah.
and it was
Sounds
so good. It was like
You roasted them first?
I did not. I made a veggie stock.
Okay.
And I made a veggie stock, and then I supplemented it with, we get a really great brand of veggie bouillon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to take a picture of it. I don't know what it's called. Jonathan used to get it in England. You can get it in the States.
Yeah.
Or
We use
the
nutritional
North.
yeast a lot.
I
Which
love
also-
nutritional yeast.
Just veggie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not vegan, obviously. You used to eat.
It's a great swap for parm
Mhm.
Or chicken.
or chicken.
It has that umami flavor.
Mhm.
We use
Yeah.
that a lot.
I did, not everybody liked mushrooms, but I did sauteed mushrooms and then whizzed them down so they disintegrated into nothing. So you just had like that nice rich umami flavor.
Yeah.
And made like a really good gravy with like butternut squash and
Squash in
so
there.
good.
some yellow,
Yeah.
there were some
Oh.
yellow beets.
Oh, delish.
And
Squash would be
potatoes.
good.
You know,
It's like
really
almost
fun.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
We should do like a cooking episode.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god,
God.
we should do a cooking episode.
We can come
Do
to
you
your
want us
place.
to do a cooking episode?
Yes.
Yes, we can come to Kathleen's place.
Oh, I thought you meant Jen's place.
Yeah, I
Jen's
didn't mean
got
Jen's
the-
place.
Oh, you can go to my place.
kitchen.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
God.
Room, man.
Then I'd have to clean my kitchen, which let me tell you, right now,
You've got a
it's-
TV ready kitchen.
I do have a TV ready kitchen as evidenced
You just
by
get bins and go like this.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
accurate. When Max was taking cooking last year and freshman year, and as his honors project, he contract up to honors,
Right.
whatever the higher GPA, he had to record himself.
Oh, wow.
And by he had to record himself, I had to record him
Mm-hmm.
making a recipe.
Uh-huh.
So he did, freshman year, I think he did the overnight waffles, and sophomore year, I forgot what he did, but it was way easier. It was like a one and done. The overnight waffles, it was like 2 steps, but
Yeah.
it was like, I was basically producing a cooking show, which was hilarious, because it was like, okay, everything is on this side of the island. You can't step over there
Because we can't see you.
because
That's
there's
right.
piles of crap.
Right.
And like 3 weeks worth of mail, and your brother's like soccer bag that I've told him a million times does not belong on the counter. And I'm like, you have this little thing. And I kept hitting pause and basically being like, okay, that's not how you measure a tablespoon. And he's like, stop telling me what to do.
I bet it was like one of the best videos the teacher got that year.
I hope so.
I would think so.
I will say, it's like the overnight waffles recipe, Marion Cunningham from the Breakfast Book.
Uh-huh.
Highly recommend.
Yes. I
Yeah.
feel like you've mentioned that before.
Yeah.
Does Beth have that book?
No. Beth does not use recipes, really.
No, but this is like a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Marion Cunningham, like,
Yeah,
this is like the chef's reference it for breakfast.
It's funny. One of the things the stagers asked me to leave was some of my cookbooks. I had a cookbook shelf above my refrigerator, which probably had 30 cookbooks up there. I didn't realize quite how big that shelf was when we were packing it. And I'm like, oh, can't leave this one. Like, this is a family heirloom. This is, literally, like, cookbooks that I've had. One from Jean's mom that has to be, like, 70 years old.
Oh, yeah. No,
yeah. And then, so I picked a few and everything, and then I was looking at one. They had one out on the back porch. They had that staged beautifully. Mm-hmm. And, it's a signed copy from the author. I'm like, I've got to swap that out.
Absolutely not.
I know. What am I doing?
You're like, no.
It was
Someone's going to walk away with that.
Somebody who, somebody local who, and actually that one's not really a cookbook. It's a book about food and, how food interacts with our lives and all that. And it's a local author, but written about Hoboken, where I was before I moved here.
Nice.
So, so I got to go get that off my porch. I got to go find a book to sub for that. Yeah. I picked it up because there were still Post-its in it. I'm like, I didn't realize these Post-its were in here. Let me take it out. And then I saw the inscription inside the front cover. No. I'm like, okay, not leaving that one.
No, precious treasures.
Silly. It was silly.
Precious treasures.
So I guess we should get on some yarn talk.
I think we should. I mean, we have a lot of around town.
So, I'm sorry.
Yes, around town.
Let's go around town.
It was Jonathan's birthday. Was last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which was also the Montclair Jazz Fest.
Yes.
How was it?
It was nice.
So cool.
You guys had a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful, beautiful day. It was just lovely. It really was.
And we found some space under, like the overhang of the Lackawanna. Yeah.
Nice. So we were in the shade, which was great.
Yeah,
because it got a little warm.
The kids were playing. We listened. I was there until 4:30 or almost 5.
Wow.
Yeah, because Lily's best friend Jackie played it for us.
Oh,
so
nice.
we were like, yay, we have to see Jackie. I'm going to put
great.
more clips in here while we're chatting about it.
What instrument does she play?
Violin, jazz violin. So it was her quintet. Yeah, that was playing. They had some great trumpet. There was a great jazz trumpeter that was there. It was just really amazing on the uptown stage where we were, and there was a lot of food carts and like vendors and things like that. The boys and I walked around and got some what are the little ice pops, paletos or something like that.
Those are so good.
Yeah, I got a chocolate covered mango one. And then we walked over Grove Street. Did you ever walk over Grove Street?
I didn't. I had to get back and finish emptying my house for the stagers.
Look at the crowd here. It was huge. I haven't seen the official count. If I see it, I'll put it on the screen. Last year there were 26,000 people at Montclair Jazz Fest. I would not be surprised if there were more than that.
Wow.
It looked like something you'd see in Central Park. Huge stage with the screens, with the speakers.
Wow.
Nice.
Cool.
It was big. They really did a great job putting that together. Of course, there were world-class jazz acts, and since it was in Lackawanna Plaza instead of on Bloomfield, right? It was just like a much broader, bigger space, so more people could see the main stage jazz.
Yeah, that's great.
Cool,
Which was
nice.
Cool. Yeah.
It was a music-y week because Vampire Weekend was at the Wellnut.
Oh, yes.
And we went to go see them. Jonathan and Max went one night, and then I went with Jonathan the next night.
Fun.
Which is hilarious because I knew but didn't realize that the lead singer and kind of like the main driver of Vampire Weekend is from Glenridge.
Oh.
And the opening act for the show was his Glenridge High School band.
Oh, have fun.
The
That's
Sophisticup.
cool.
So it was like, and I mean, yeah, great show.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. That was part of Jonathan's birthday party.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And we've got so many fun weekends coming up. Actually, so if you're watching this today, which is Saturday the
20th.
Thank you.
I have no idea what day it is.
My anniversary is Sunday the 21st, so I am confident of the date.
Yay! It's the annual art show in Anderson Park. And Montclair, near the Upper Montclair train station, which the train doesn't run on the weekends, but it's still pretty accessible.
Well, it runs to Bay Street.
Well, yeah, but
not to
quite a
Anderson.
walk to Upper Montclair.
Yes, that's a bit of a haul.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the art show is there. I'm sure Abby will be out in force with all of her savings from her allowance.
Oh yeah,
spending it all down to zero. So, but it is great. I always love going around the art show because that's like my Christmas present shopping time.
it's the best.
Yeah.
And it's arts and crafts.
It's arts and crafts.
Yes.
They have really great vendors. We have a couple of pieces of art that we got from there, like from when we first moved to Montclair in like 2003. And I mean, the art show in Anderson Park is so fun.
Yeah.
Is it also the sidewalk sale that day?
Yes, it is.
Is
yeah.
it? I think it's
That's
the
the
Upper
upper
Montclair
Montclair
sidewalk
yeah.
sale.
Yeah, the 20th.
Okay. Well then, yeah, she'll really be broke.
Oh yeah, no, she's gonna be coming home.
Abby
so much stuff.
loves Pink Bungalow like
Uh-oh.
nothing you've ever seen. Pink Bungalow is a little gift shop in Upper Montclair that not everything is pink, but it's all, I would say, trends girly.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. It's cute. It's cute and fun. They've got
That's
nice stuff.
also a great gift shop if you're looking for gifts for, like, I found stuff for my mother-in-law there and my sister-in-law and my
Yes.
mom, like, every year.
Yes.
Mhm. I always forget about it because it's a little bit like off. It's like the very end of the row
Yes.
of stores before you get to the parking lot. On
it's
Bellevue.
pretty
Yeah.
big store. That's where
Yeah, it's big.
it's like where things used to be, right?
Right.
It used to be the toy store,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
the toy store moved to the corner where Laboratorio is now.
Right. Right.
And Howell
Damn
moved to where
days.
Pink Bungalow
Mm.
used to be. But yeah, so that's coming up, or that is today.
Today.
That's this
yeah,
weekend.
that's all today. If you're local, come
Yeah.
on out. Check it out.
Ellie and I will both be away on the 27th. We have a sort of a crisis of staff here at
I'm
Yarnia.
going to be here that day. I put
Yeah, I
myself down.
But we both got Ren Fair tickets, New York Ren Fair
Yes.
tickets on the same day.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So, and one of the reasons that we're going is Beth, my oldest daughter, is working at Ren Fair. She is the potato baker. So if you go to the potato stand
Say hi to
and
Beth.
get your loaded potato, she's in the back. She doesn't have to be in costume.
Oh, I was going to say, does she wear a fun costume?
No,
Yeah,
because she runs the kitchen by herself
Uh-huh.
Oh my
all
gosh.
weekend. So, but you can yell back and say, "Hi, Beth!" And if you say you're a friend of Yarnia, she'll know who. she'll be nice.
Pop her head out baking potatoes.
Yes.
Wow. And actually, before that, the reason I'm here on the 27th on a Saturday, I mean, not that we usually would ever leave a Saturday with only one staff member, but the reason it is really important to have multiple bodies here is that it is part of our birthday sale,
Yes.
which runs Wednesday through Sunday.
Yep.
Yes.
So, and back that out, what is it, the 23rd?
Yes.
23rd through the 27th.
Yeah.
But this is like our one big sale of the year other than Woolwalk. And
24th.
24th.
Yeah. I was
Wednesday,
just going to
Tuesday,
pull up
24th.
And
that's beyond the dates that I know what to...
you're like, after Sunday, I don't know.
24 to 28.
Yes,
there we go.
That's why I was off. Yep.
So the
That makes
24th to 28th,
Sorry.
come to the store.
It is
Yeah.
our in-store birthday sale.
We only do really two big sales per year.
Yeah.
One is the Wool Walk, and the other one
Which
is
is in
our
April.
birthday sale. So,
Which is in late September, early October, depending on what's going on in our lives and the world.
Right.
Yep.
Because we opened in September of 2017.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
At the end of September.
Late September, yeah.
8 years.
I know, it's
Happy
amazing.
birthday to us.
Definitely.
Are you one? Are you two? Are you three?
I'm not.
You're mine. We're 8. We're 8.
We're 8.
Yay.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some great deals. We're going to have some fun stuff going on. If you're subscribed to the newsletter, you will find out all about it. And if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, why aren't you subscribed to the newsletter?
Right.
Yeah.
And
So if you're local, come to the store from Wednesday to Sunday. And if you're not local,
we will have an online-only sale the following week.
We will have an
Yes.
online birthday party.
Yes, exactly.
your biggest selection will be in store during our actual, our birthday sale. But we're going to just extend the party a little bit for our online friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We know that so many of you
Yeah.
can't get here in person. And actually, yeah, I love when people say, if I'm ever in the neighborhood, I'm going to stop by. Please do. We love when you do that.
Yes, absolutely.
But we know for most people that's not really feasible, especially not on the fly. So yes, we would like you to be able to participate in the festivities.
Yes, we want everyone to participate, and we're going to have some fun stuff. So keep an eye on the newsletter space and our social media.
Yes.
It'll all be on. So if you don't subscribe to the newsletter, which again, why?
It's really not that frequent of a newsletter. It's once a week.
It's once a week.
Once a week. I know.
In the mornings.
I unsubscribed from several things this week. I realized Wayfair was emailing me like 3 times a day.
There
I know.
It's ridiculous.
So, I'm like,
just...
there are somewhere I'm like, I'm like, I love Print Fresh, but I don't need a daily email.
Right?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
really
email
there's
me
very
once
little.
a week.
Yeah, once a week is fine. I
Once
can deal
a
with
month.
once a week.
Every 2 weeks, I'm good with. Every day, no. Because
Right.
then I'm just going to unsubscribe.
Yep.
And like, we are very sensitive to that as well because, I'm sitting there going through like deleting 60 emails in the morning. But,
Every morning.
every morning. But no, we're very excited for the birthday sale. It'll be fun.
It's always
It'll be great.
8 years.
I know.
I know.
Pretty amazing.
Look at us. We did good.
We did it.
We did it. Yay!
And we love our space that we're in. Like, we're not planning on moving
Yeah.
again. We're really,
No, we're in a
happy with where we are. Yeah. So.
awesome area, awesome location. Love
And
our
for the first 3
Bluestone.
years, Kathleen was a real estate shopper.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
We were
definitely.
constantly looking
Yeah.
for
Like,
The moment we opened, she's like, I got my eye out for
we were
other
so lucky with the timing of that, though,
places.
because,
Oh, for sure.
at the end of one year, we knew we had to move, and I started looking, there wasn't a lot, and then I started talking to our landlord,
Yeah.
could we get out of our lease? He's like, sure, as long as you pay every month's rent. So, like, that's not getting out of our lease.
That's not actually what we call getting out of the lease. That's
Right.
called,
And also-
we just pay you.
Well, whatever. I mean,
Which
he
fair.
did, it's this, our original space was so good in a way because
It was great.
it's at a good, like, traffic-friendly location,
Mm-hmm.
but was
parking
so
was fine.
tiny. So many people complained about the parking. The parking there was absolutely
Parking
fine.
was great.
And you
It
never
was
had to pay
fine
for
if it wasn't
parking.
blocked off.
Yeah, that's a whole other kettle of fish.
That's a
isn't it?
story of
One
James.
day, we'll fill you in on
Yeah.
all the little hot
But
dogs.
you could park on either of the side streets nearby, and
Yeah.
there were always places. I mean, as long as
Yes.
you were willing to walk a block, you were
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
I
you don't
loved
even have to.
that, not having to deal with the meters because
Yeah.
Mm.
so often it's like, people would be shopping. They'll be like, "Oh, my meter's almost up. Oh,
Exactly.
it's at an hour spot. I can't add time and all this stuff."
Yeah.
It's like, anyway.
So it was
That
a
reminds me, I didn't pay my meter in the back.
Oh no.
It's okay. I don't think they're out yet.
I think
never know.
we had a great spot to start, and then Kathleen very quickly found this
Well,
amazing spot.
we were getting desperate because we were near the end of our 3-year
Yep.
lease, and it was already COVID, and we were like 3 months into COVID or something, and I think the landlord wanted us to sign for another year, and I'm like, I do not want to be here for another year.
Yeah.
And I was really that. During COVID, I would drive around and, like, look at all the storefronts. Are you still here? Are you viable?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And actually, this place closed not because of COVID, but because so much of her sales had shifted to online.
Yeah.
She's, she was doing a lot. I don't know if she's still around or if she's moved
Yeah,
to something
this
else.
was a soccer store.
It was
We
a soccer
still
store.
have autographs of soccer players on the back of our door to the basement. I'll
Exactly.
put a little picture in here.
Yes.
I don't know them. I wonder if
I need to show Ollie
yeah.
because he is obsessed.
hmm
with
And actually, there were boards around where the office is now that
Yeah.
Gene put in the basement that, like, he took down that had signatures on them, too, so they didn't get painted over.
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. We're always like,
Yeah.
we should
There's
check
a
those
little
and see
bit
if they're
of history.
valuable. Never know.
A little
never
bit of
know.
history there.
Yeah.
So,
What
any
should
other
we
around
do?
town?
Yeah, I was
or
gonna
are
say
we-
what else we got.
The only other thing coming up is the Montclair Film Festival, which
Yes.
put it on your
Great
calendar.
programming
It's
this
mid-October. We'll talk about it more at our next podcast episode.
Yep.
But yeah,
which is also, it starts the same weekend as Rhinebeck.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it goes longer. So,
yeah, it's 10 days. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we usually end up seeing something. They have a lot of family friendly
Mm-hmm.
content as well. So we'll see something probably the next weekend. Maybe Chad and I will see a grown up movie. Yay.
Yeah.
But it's been a very busy summer. I'm trying to ease him into the thought of hey, we should go out sometimes.
Should have a date.
Well, and also now that
Wow.
he's in school too, it's like
Yeah.
even more, you know.
Yeah,
a lot
no,
going on.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You have to plan these things. Like,
You do, definitely.
Oh,
make
for
sure
sure.
they happen.
Oh, and yeah, speaking of planning,
Good mom
I know. So with advanced planning, I booked a trip to Scotland in December to see some music. So I'm really excited about that. And
That's going to be so fun.
it is going to be a little weird not to be here for Christmas and
Yeah.
and not to spend Christmas with Jean and Haley. But at the same time, we will just celebrate when I get back.
Celebrate when you get back. I mean, you're coming back the day after, right?
The 26th, yeah.
You have a Boxing Day.
I
You
know,
have the
exactly.
You have Cheese Week between Christmas and New Year's, where all you do is lie on the couch and eat cheese. Not you specifically,
Which
but
could be
why?
baby.
People, yeah.
Could be baby week.
That could be
Oh my
baby
gosh,
week. You're
yes.
right. Capricorn baby.
We'll see. Did you see the article in the Times where, like,
Mm-hmm.
because the Earth has, like, wobbled a little bit, that the astrological sign that you think you're born under might not actually be?
That there's like
Really?
a 13th astrological. I would be you and I.
Oh, but,
would be
like,
the 13th
even so, like,
astrological sign.
Oh,
yeah.
we're such Sagittarians.
I know. That's what I said. I was like,
But what that could mean also is that what people think of as Sagittarius,
Sagittarius
the
is
13th
really-
sign.
Yeah.
a friend of mine had posted about it, and he was like, I don't even know what sign I am. I'm like, Scott Stein, how dare you? And then he was like, but I don't think this is like a valid thing of me. And I'm like, okay, what's your rising sign? What's your moon sign? Because I am Sagittarius sun, I believe Capricorn moon, Virgo rising, or I'm Virgo moon, Capricorn rising, one of the two.
Mhm.
Which I was like, that actually
That
tracks
all
and
makes
makes a
sense,
lot of sense. So like my Sagittarius is very Sagittarius. My Capricorn area is like, oh yeah, no, straight up controlling. Love a Capricorn.
Guess
Yeah,
what?
and Virgo.
I was Leo before, but I'm Leo now.
Yeah, you're straight up Leo. I mean, granted, I don't put a whole hell of a lot of stock
Of
into
course not.
astrology. It's
It's
fun
just
to
fun.
talk about.
Yeah.
But what I do recommend, and what you should look at, and I should bring this in, is I call it the Big Book of Birthdays, and I can't remember what it's actually called.
Mm-hmm.
It's this massive book, and it
Yeah.
has a 2-page spread for every day of the year,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes into every day of the year, not just astrological, but a combination. It's like a profile
Oh,
of like people born this day, people died this day. Like it's a combination of like numerology and like astrology and all these things. And it is dead on. It is creepy.
that's so funny.
Creepy.
That's so funny.
We'll have to check out December 13th, which is me and Taylor Swift.
Yes. I'll bring it in. I'll bring it in.
Cool,
Next time like remind me next time we podcast, I'll bring it in.
Okay.
And I'll send you a picture of the cover. So it's currently in my downstairs bathroom because where else would you put such a good book?
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm for those of you that don't know, I'm pregnant. Yay. But I'm due January 12th. But 5 of my 7 kids have been born 2 weeks early.
Mm-hmm.
So we might have a
So-
little tech
so-
deduction this year. We'll see.
Yeah,
Right.
it's very, and it's about, I also feel like the, later in number of pregnancy, the more likely you are to go early, right?
Charlie was number 10. No, he was number 6. He was 10 days late.
10 days late.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was 41 and a half weeks pregnant.
Oh,
And
wow.
he was fine. He would have baked longer. I probably would have been 42 weeks pregnant. But I told my midwife that I had a kindergarten graduation to go to on Monday, and unless they wanted me to just walk out in whatever state I was in Monday morning, I was going to go to that kindergarten graduation. She's like, Thursday sounds like a good day.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Let's induce. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right,
So
on
let's
to the knitting
on
contest.
to knitting contest.
Contest.
Let's talk about finished objects.
Yay.
I will go first because I have nothing. And I'm not even wearing anything. Sad.
Yeah, I don't think I have a
Slacker.
finished object.
I only have what I'm wearing.
All right.
And
Well,
the fact,
same. I have what I'm wearing.
the fact that I have moved, that is a finished object. that
Your
I've moved
finished
out of my
object
house.
is accomplishment of moving.
Yes,
And that
yes.
is a massive one. So
Yes. And
Kudos.
we are somewhat somewhat settled in. I know where a lot of things are in the townhouse.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
Good.
We
Yeah.
rearranged the dining room the other night to be more or less the way it's supposed to be, which, I don't know. I said, if we get this first floor and second floor kind of together, then we can delve into the basement and all the storage stuff that we need to continue going through. Like, we definitely don't want to move as much stuff the next time we move.
Yeah.
But yeah, the living room's been set from day one, and we're getting there.
You always need a place where you can sit and not
be in the middle of boxes.
Not be in the middle of boxes and trigger a panic attack, right?
Yeah.
You just need you need like a nice couch, a TV where you're like, ah.
Well, it's so funny because Gene does not, like, it doesn't bother him at all that things are in chaos.
Oh, and I can't take that.
Haley and I hate it.
Yeah, I can't.
And it's just like, and I'm like, no, I need calm. It's like, once we get these things sorted, because he keeps talking about like dealing with the basement, and I'm like, living space first, and then
living space, then storage, because storage.
I'm trying to remember, there was something specific that he was asking about, and I'm like, no, of course I don't know where that is yet, because the bedroom is still like the beds, but also been fine from day one, but. Yeah, I have a stack of boxes in the corner of the primary bedroom that need to be opened and gone through and placed in certain places. And
you need to process those boxes before you can.
Absolutely.
And the only good thing is, at least when you take the stuff out of the boxes, it does tend to take up a lot less room than the box takes.
Totally.
So, like, some of them are. Yeah, but
you gain a lot more space once you're not living with a stack of boxes bigger than your.
Definitely. But I have about half the cabinetry in the kitchen is in my old kitchen, so that is going to be a problem. I am going to have like one or two baking boxes, have the things marked for different kind of activities. And then when we do that activity, which is not like your normal daily eating, we will go to the right box.
Yeah, exactly. You do that. So what are you wearing?
Again,
pulling it back.
Pulling
it back into the knitting and the crochet content.
I am a little...
It's okay.
I'm a little... focused at the moment, right?
No, you've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You have got a lot going on.
So this is, it's in my Ravelry projects. It is a shawl. It's based on a shawl patterned by Espace Tricot from a number of years ago. And, I made it with the Jadifra Lana Mia, Catone, maybe Catone Fetto? I don't remember which.
It's Catone Fetto.
Which actually is going to be one of the yarns on sale. In the birthday sale.
Nice. It's a great yarn.
That was kind of a happy accident.
It's a really great yarn.
Yeah, because our distributor is no longer carrying Jadifra, so any Jadifra that we have is part of the birthday sale.
Yeah.
So there.
Nice.
But, and one of the things I don't know where they are yet is my my shawl pins.
Oh no!
All the stuff that was in the dressing room, like I've got the key things, but I haven't found that box yet.
Yeah.
So just wearing it in a knot today, which took a while to tie. So
it looks really cute.
Thank you.
I like it with the I like it because it's got I don't know if you guys can necessarily see the details, but it's like tweedy, kind of like ecru and a little gray, like charcoaly gray and black, and some of your
tan in there.
Gold
tan. You can literally wear it with anything.
Yeah, it really does work with everything.
Such a perfect
why I
shape
went for this color. Yeah, I like this
really
one.
lovely.
So,
and I'm wearing my Magnolia Bloom. By who's all the Magnolias by?
Milla Vod.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm making my Magnolia. I'm wearing my Magnolia Bloom. It's been chilly in the morning. I feel like today is warmer than the last several days.
It's supposed to get up to like 85 today, I think.
Yeah. So it's actually a little warm. But I figured it's not too much longer that I can wear a pullover, so I might as well get it out for y'all today.
Bust it out.
I'll come up so you can see the.
Which yarn did you do that in?
This is Woolfolk Luft.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and this was super fast. I think I knit this sweater in about 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Right, and I've worn it literally constantly in the winter.
Pretty.
This is one that I get the most compliments on.
It is so pretty.
That magnolia motif is just
so good.
lovely.
Yeah. And so I made this in Woolfolk Luft, but I wore it today because we talked about Beatrix. Last time.
Oh,
that's what our winner wins this time. It is Skander Beatrix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is also a great pattern for Beatrix.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful.
And there are some great colors in there.
Oh, certainly.
I love
some
the
of
fact
those
that
new heatheries.
Yeah, the new ones are heather, which is so nice. I mean, the flat ones were nice too, but they did a good job,
I love a heather.
Yeah.
I'm wearing heather. I love a heather.
Yeah. So,
Give me
Magnolia Blue.
dimension.
By Camilla Bond. That's my only finished object.
Maybe I need to make Magnolia Blue, because I love Magnolia.
This is like literally an impulse project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally an impulse project.
I got a bunch of Luft last year. I was going to make something else, but I think it would be. Maybe I could do that.
Yep. It's a round yoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
All top down. You cast on and can start the lace right away, which is so fun.
So nice.
And then, you get to points where it's just like easy stockinette in the round on big needles. And then you just pick up for the collar and make this folded collar, which looks really nice in the chunky
I love
yarn.
a folded collar. My only problem with the folded collar is I love the way it looks, but I can't personally really do anything that comes up too high on my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like maybe I can, but then I'm like, this is really kind of as high as I can.
Yeah.
As I can go.
Yeah.
Like, I need it open, but I love the way it looks.
I do too. I love the way it looks. I've never made one because I feel like I don't know if I would wear it. I think it would be a little too warm for me.
I feel like the Wolfhawk, I can barely feel it on.
Yeah.
Because
It
it's
feels
just so
like
light.
such a
Such
cloud.
a lofty yarn.
Yeah.
No, and I feel like the Beatrix too would do that. And I was thinking, like, I don't know if the gauge is right, but the cotton merino, I want to make something out of that cotton merino.
Yeah.
A
I feel like
Juniper
it's,
Moon
I
Farm.
feel like cotton merino. I was looking at it.
Oh,
I think it's a little light.
I think it's probably too light for that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was talking to someone who's doing, or was thinking about doing a Felix in it.
Oh yeah, that would
That'd
work
be nice.
definitely.
I'm like, do I need another Felix? I mean, who doesn't?
Yes.
But I kind of want to make one. I love a lace yoke.
It's so pretty.
Like I
I've
said,
always loved
impulse
that one.
projects are like, hey, I want a sweater in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's never a bad thing.
Yeah, bang
You
it
could
out.
cast
Especially
on-
this time of the year,
Yes.
have a nice new sweater to add to your fall
It's a
wardrobe.
good one.
It's
a good one.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Should we talk about whips?
Yes.
Let's talk about whips. Who wants to go first?
Let's see. I have lots of things.
I only have two. I can.
Okay, you go first, then I go, then you go.
All right.
They're making me speed run my whips. I can just.
No, I only have like two.
Yeah, I only brought two. My other whip is unpacking, which obviously I'm not going to
Yes.
show you. So I am still working on what I had been working on previously, the last couple of episodes, which is the anemone sweater
Yes.
by Soraya Garcia.
Uh-huh.
I was almost at the point of dividing for sleeves, I think 3 evenings ago, and I put it on pearl strings, and I said, wow, this thing is way too big.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
No.
yep. As often happens to me, and, Jen and I talked about this in class yesterday. We had
That's
our
right.
Thursday class. As I go along with, yards and yards of stockinette, I get a tad looser. So the pattern called for 5 stitches to the inch. I was getting 4.5 stitches to the inch on my swatch, which I was happy with.
Yeah.
The fabric was still fine. It looked
Yeah.
good in this yarn and everything. As I've proceeded, and I'm now 9.5 inches into the body.
Yeah.
4 stitches to the inch.
Oh.
So the difference between, 4 stitches to the inch and 4.5 over
It's a lot.
something for an adult is, it was going to be 60 something inches.
Wow.
The part at the arms. So I said, I went back, I did some math.
Mm-hmm.
I frogged back 2+ inches. I undid the last round of increases, and I did the math to figure out that instead of increasing once every 4 stitches, I increased once.
Ooh,
Bless you. I increased once every 22 stitches.
That's a
wow.
big difference.
It's a huge difference. So basically, I was making a size 5, and now I'm making a size 3.
All right.
There you go.
I mean, this is the advantage of a top-down,
Oh, absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah.
That you're like,
Well, so if
a good thing that
and
you tried
it's
it on.
and it's adjustable. It's it is
Yeah.
because it's a round yoke sweater.
Yeah.
It is. I'm still increasing proportionally around the circle.
Yeah.
I did also try it on after I did those increases. My fudged increases
Yes.
and a couple more rows of knitting. I put it on pearl strings again. Tried it on during class yesterday.
Yes.
And
looks
it
good.
looked fine. It was
looks good,
that
right?
was my fit check before Jen left yesterday. It's like, am I on the right track?
It always helps to have somebody else because you can't see your back.
You can't see the back,
right? Because
exactly.
when you see the back, even if you're looking in the mirror, you're going like this, and so it's gonna look.
It's not sitting in the place. You're not seeing it where it's eventually going to be sitting.
Yeah, you need somebody else to. I mean,
You need someone honest.
Yeah, that too.
And if you ever need someone,
Great. No,
No,
that's not what your knitter friend is asking you.
if you need someone, come into the store and we'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
If you're like, I just need a fit check, be like, absolutely.
Yeah. So I've got I don't know, maybe another half inch to go on this before I do divide for sleeves. Which,
Nice.
Yeah.
And hey, it'll go quicker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's not why I'm doing it, but that is an advantage.
And just one reminder, what yarn are you using?
Oh, thank you. This is Wensley worsted.
Nice.
And let me pull up my swatch in case.
So you'll use the charts at the bottom for a size 3.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that I'll have
that'll
the
be
stitch
the
count
stitch
for that.
count, yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I did. When I did the math, I basically saw how many stitches I had after the last set of increases I was keeping, how many stitches the size 3 needed. That was the one that was closest, but still above where I was, or was the next closest above the number I had? I don't know. It all made sense to me at the time.
Yeah.
At midnight a couple of nights
It's
ago when I'm
basically,
ripping
once
it
you
out.
divide for sleeves, whatever you have on the body, you need to fit that chart into.
Yeah, exactly. So,
you also have a good chunk of space where if you're like 3 stitches off, you're like, well, I'm going to decrease or increase those 3 stitches.
Yeah. And I just did the calculation. The way I came up with increase 1 every 22 was, I took the number of stitches that are in the whole body of the sweater. I subtracted the steek, which you're not increasing the steek.
Yeah.
And I divided, I don't know, I figured it out based on, I saw what the difference was in the number of stitches that I had and what I needed to be at the point for size 3.
Yeah.
And I was off by 12, so I divided the number I had by 13. Because you always have to do the one more.
That's where I always get wrong doing that math. If I do that math math wise, I always get it wrong. So I have to map it out like a second grader.
Just the way to think about it is that it's because you have a segment at the start, your first increase, you go around, knit, increase, then you have an increase, and then you knit again. So that's what makes it that extra segment versus the number that you need. 12
segments, but you need 13 rails.
Or 12 increses,
12
but 13
increases,
segments.
13 segments.
Plus the steek.
That's
so that was anyway, I was glad I spent the time to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think I'm good now. The other thing, it's so funny, I'm like, I have such I don't want to say sad little projects, but I've made so little progress in the last 2 weeks.
You've made big progress on the most important whip and finished object, which is moving house.
And
a house that
set
you've
up.
lived in for how many
22 years.
22 years.
Yeah. No, there definitely were many days I did not knit at all.
And wrangling.
Yeah.
A spouse and young adults.
And dog. Oh, the dog. The dog.
I saw.
Did you see? If everyone who got the newsletter, I hope you saw special guest star Anna.
Anna, who is she's very sweet. She's a rescue. She is afraid of most people. Is basically the issue.
She was afraid of most people, but she also was like,
"What's going on?
What's going on?
What's happening? What's happening out there without me?"
I hear things. What's going on? I'm going to stick my head out the door and be
She
like,
was in the office here.
Yeah.
How many days? Just 1?
2.
2 days?
Maybe 3. Because basically there are contractors at her house finishing up last things. Jean was there with her, but at a certain point, when the stagers came in, we had to take down the gate that we would keep her in the kitchen with. But she no longer could be there with him. So and just certain days that she's also
happier in the office.
She's also a senior dog, so she does not like to be left alone for very long.
Yeah.
So anyway, but she now finally is comfortable in the new place. We've got a baby gate set up there to keep her confined to certain rooms.
Yeah.
Got her water bowl. She's a
happy camper.
Well, she's adjusting. I wouldn't necessarily say she's a happy camper. She's
a
this is her
tolerating
new reality.
camper.
Oh, you know what? I should take a picture of her in the front door. There are these clear panels and frosted panels. There's a little clear it looks like home plate that you can see her little face in. It's so cute. And she sits.
She must love that. She does.
She can just sit and look right out to see who's coming.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love that because she when she was in the office, she was fine, and then all of a sudden you see her little speak out, be like, what's up?
What's happening
going
out
on?
there?
What's going on? I hear people talking.
You guys are doing stuff without me. Yeah. All right. My other whip that I made a little bit of progress on because I did finish the toe. Is a sock made with a sock tube. From yarn from the Little Wolf Knits that I got during Nitty Netties or for Nitty Netty Sock Week probably 3 years ago.
So good.
And my progress on this is that I did download the Larch Ped toe up pattern.
Yes.
To do my I wanted to do the little heel tab thing and everything.
Yeah. I love it.
But I'm so silly because I wound up I cut the yarn. I shouldn't have really cut the yarn because I need to actually continue. But whatever, I will.
I've done that so many times.
Yeah.
Another
Some
extra to weave in. Yeah.
And I think with this
Rush
one,
and join.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could rush and join.
Well, it is superwash. Oh, I could. Yeah.
Oh, I rush and join Superwash all the
Yeah,
time.
true.
Too.
I was like,
I still weave in one direction, but I don't do both
you
directions.
can't spit splice the Superwash. It's not going
Right,
to stick.
right.
But rush and join will stick because
Yeah, you're right.
manually with the rush and join you're taking one end and you're folding it back on itself and sewing it into
feeding
it.
it through.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have like little linked arms.
Yeah. And the key to that is not making it too short.
Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely because
You
if
need like an inch or two.
you need a solid inch. I would even say like inch to an inch and a half because
Yeah.
I did it too short and I pulled it apart.
Oh no! Yeah, if you have
Yeah,
I
well, it
usually
was-
do like three to four stitches on each side of the joint.
worth of
Yeah.
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 So I am planning on doing the heel in. This is a reverse stockinette sock, which was something new I was playing with. And I think I'm just going to do the heel in regular stockinette.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the same yarn, but regular stockinette. I think that'll look cute. It'll give it a little bit of a different texture.
I really like how that colorway looks in the reverse stockinette.
Yeah. I was
so watercolor.
seeing the inside of the tube, and it was so pretty.
So pretty.
And what I do, I probably have enough that I could do the heels in this.
You have enough.
You know what? Maybe
Did you do both toes already?
No, maybe what I'll do is I'll do both toes, I'll do both heel tabs,
Yeah.
and then I'll see how much yarn I have left. And if I do,
Yeah.
because it would look even. I love contrast heel toe and cuff. Basically,
me too.
I love the whole matchy thing.
But you know what?
So-
Depending on what heel you do,
Yeah.
you could also do.
You want me to show your sock?
Sure.
You could also do like a second contrast, so it's like a bullseye.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. Hmm. Or I could do a couple of rounds in.
There's our.
I could do a couple of rounds in the main color and then start the heel.
So it's still contrast, but maybe not as as big of a chunk of contrast. God, I can't talk.
So hopefully by the next episode, at least one of these will be done. But I do think what I should do is do the other toe. I should go ahead and just do that, and then
That way you know what you're working with, right?
Because also the way I do the heels, my heel is going to be about that much yarn, so
Yeah.
I can weigh the ball now.
Yep.
Do my toe,
And then
my
you
second
know.
toe, and then weigh it again,
That's
and
so smart.
know that, just trying to make my life simpler in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And for all of you guys with socks on the needles,
Yes, oh my
another
goodness.
announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or another reminder
Reminder.
is that Sock Bingo ends tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday the 21st.
Yes.
Is the last day
It's the last day to
To
be
stitch
working on your socks.
on your socks. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can go all the way up to 11:59.
Yep.
There are no sock plays.
No.
But you
And
do need
we'll-
to submit your bingo boards.
And we have had quite a few submitted.
Yeah.
We've had a bunch come in already, which is great.
Everybody did so
A bunch of full boards, which
Yeah.
is always, so impressive to me because I am never going to do a full board. I'm actually feeling really happy that I like legitimately will have a big
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I do need to finish that sock by Sunday.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, you do.
really qualify for a bingo.
You gotta.
You gotta do your bingo. Yeah. So
But we've ordered our stitch markers that we're going to be sending
our
out.
prizes.
So
once
everybody
it's all done.
who in the United States, because we can't ship them overseas anymore. Everybody in the U.S. who has a bingo, that means 5 squares across, down, or diagonally, traditional bingo rules, gets a little prize for participating and getting a bingo in Sock Bingo this year. And we have the flexi squares at the bottom. All the rules are on the website. And let's see. And for those who, this is new, for those who finished the board this year, completely fill out the board.
Yes.
We're, and this is worldwide.
Yes.
We'll have the Hall of Fame, the Sock Bingo Hall of Fame here at Yarnia. So we still have work to do. We've got to put together a little plaque.
Yeah.
And
We gotta
then
design a little plaque
everybody's
and engrave names.
Yep,
Yeah.
engraved names will be up there. I was thinking
Love it.
about talking to Katie about that.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. From
Yeah.
Chronicles.
Yes.
Katrinkles Katie.
Yes.
Yep. Then one
That's gonna be so fun.
That's so fun. Yeah, we could. I haven't written already. No, really, I love it.
I
Yeah.
love that because you need the credit, and honestly, like when you come into the store, you can be like,
Right.
"That's me."
Your name with the year will be on the
And
wall.
if you want a
And
special
we'll put it
picture,
on our social media too
right.
and stuff. Yeah.
if you're from farther afield, when it comes up, we will send you a picture
Yeah.
the
because
picture will be on the podcast. We're
And the
going to get
picture.
recognition.
Yeah.
recognition,
Definitely.
and it'll be on our Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone can you can share it and get your kudos.
Speaking of recognition, so bingo boards are due. When did we say they're due? Like, must be turned in?
Why don't we say the 23rd? Give people like 48 hours from the end.
Yeah. So
I'm
must
gonna
be turned in
double
by the
check and see what
23rd.
we-
Please put that in the
I don't.
newsletter on
I
Monday.
don't think we actually said it. I just think we said they had to be finished by the socks finished by
Okay.
the 21st.
But regardless, I'm going to have, because with the submission, you also send in a picture. And so for our next episode, we'll have a montage of all
Nice.
sock bingo winners,
Everybody.
all the sock bingo participants that submitted their finished boards and their socks and all that kind of stuff. So those are always a lot of fun. So certainly, we're not taking entries after the montage comes out. So you got to get your sock
You
bingo
gotta get
order.
it in before the montage hits.
The montage, yes.
You gotta get that in before the montage hits.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So that's wrapping up. Do you want me to talk about my socks?
Yes.
Yes.
Since,
go for it.
Since we're talking about socks, I'm
Could you
also
make a
working
note
on
about
a
the newsletter and
tube.
the Trello?
Yeah. Oh, good.
I have this tube. Mine is still intact.
Is that Grace Notes?
It is Grace
One of my
Notes.
favorites.
I love
Yeah,
Grace
this
Notes.
is Tosh sock. I actually had this tube cranked for Chad on his birthday.
Aww.
I'm finally getting to it. I don't know if it's going to fit him.
Aw.
Because it was cranked as a 64 stitch. And he might need a 72. I did do another crank tube for him with the London Nord.
Mhm.
And it's a 64 and it fits. It's a little tight.
And if anything, the Tosh sock is denser.
Exactly. So this
Yeah.
might not fit him. And if it doesn't, then it might be a sock for Beth, although her foot is also wide, or it might be a sock for me.
Mhm.
TBD.
Mhm.
But I just love the colors.
Yeah. I love
I'll
Grace
bring it up
Notes. It's
and
one of my
show you.
favorites.
But contrary to how Kathleen and Jen do their sock tubes, I start with the cuff,
Mm.
and then I figure out how long I want it and put in a heel, and then I try it on to set the toe. So that's my sock tube method. But I'm doing a Turkish thumb heel,
Uh-huh.
and actually
Love that one.
knitting, because this is Crafter Gamer Geek.
So pretty.
Uh-huh.
It goes really nicely with the Grace Notes.
It does,
really
it's
pulls the
perfect.
blues
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So
And the purples, too. It just really makes everything sing.
it's a great color. So, but I don't. It was a small mini, like 15 to 20 grams. So
Mhm.
I only have enough for cuffs and toes.
Uh-huh.
I don't have enough for heels, so I'm actually knitting the heels with the yarn from the other end of the tube.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Ta-da! So let me show you how this is right now. See that? Ta-da! This is mine. So I'm probably at least 30% through the heel, if not 40%. Because I've got, one thing to note, if you're doing a Turkish thumb, right, you knit straight on the heel for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using the same color, it can be really challenging to figure out where you started.
Where you started. Yeah.
So it is, if
Throw a
you
stitch
know,
marker
if you're
in
doing
there.
a contrast toe, no problem.
Easy to count.
Yeah, if you're doing the same color, I put a little stitch marker here in the back on the first row. So
makes
now
sense.
I can measure from the stitch marker, and I know how many, how far I've gone. I still have some
Very
ways
smart.
to go.
And how does the Turkish thumb work again?
Do you want to take it or do you want me to?
You can. 'Cause
All right. So the Turkish thumb joint heel, one of my favorite heels to do. So you basically, you pick up for your sock heel, however you're doing it, and then you knit as straight, even, as long as the first joint of the wearer's thumb.
So the
So
part
the
right
tip
from
of your
hand?
thumb to the
tip
first
to
line.
there.
No
Okay.
cheating.
No
You're
cheating.
making it shorter.
Don't make it shorter because otherwise it's not going to fit well.
Uh-huh.
So you do that, and then you go to 8 decrease points
Uh-huh.
all the way around,
Like a
just
hat.
like a hat
Yeah.
every other row.
Yep.
Until you get to, 8 stitches? Pull
Yeah.
through it, pull the,
I usually do
break the
two,
yarn, pull
two
through
together
twice.
again. To get
Yeah,
4.
depending on, you can do a slightly pointier heel if you want to go back down, you want to go down to 4 stitches, you can do, it's like a 1 row pointy thing. It just depends on,
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
pointy when
like
you put it on
that.
your heel.
no, it's not pointy, it pulls
Yeah.
into shape. But it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's,
And it's mindless for the first, inch and a quarter.
go straight, and then you make a top of a hat.
Yes.
Boom, you're done.
I like that a lot. So that's what I'm working on here. This has been my, project of my purse.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually,
Very compact.
this guy, I don't even have to take with me because it's just the tube. I'm knitting from the other end of the
Right,
tube.
right.
So it's very easy to take. So that one, I will probably finish by Sunday as well.
Nice.
Yay. And then Chad will have 1 sock. I will actually finish the other one though, because it is such an easy portable project.
Yeah.
You know?
That's one reason I've been doing those. It's just such a
And I
easy
do.
to carry, easy to make progress
Yeah.
on.
You don't even have like a loose ball that you could when you're working
Yeah.
straight off of the tube too. It's like you can just, and even if you're working with like a little mini or something, you can
Oh, yeah.
shove it inside.
Yes, yeah, you just put it inside the
the
tube.
tube. So
It's great.
compact.
And so do you want to see my other sock thing?
Yeah.
I am super proud of this. This was an amazing adventure that our sock club, summer sock club, ended with. Guess what I did?
What'd you do?
You
I
mended.
mended socks, y'all.
Yay! Very nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So these are socks that I knitted for Chad out of the Lendenord. Do they make this one anymore?
They
Let
kind
me
of do. They release like a new kind of
Series.
style every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
so
a
that
new
was-
series every year. So this was from probably 2 years ago,
Mhm.
and I knit him this pair of socks here. He wears them a lot, so he got a couple of holes in the heel, and a last-minute addition to our summer sock club because I think I mentioned it on maybe our kickoff. I was like, I have so many socks here that I need to mend.
Mhm.
And people were like, how do you even do that? We don't know. And so I was like, I don't know either. So we took a poll around the Yarnia team and said sort of like, who knows, how to mend socks, who can teach our summer sock club. And everybody's like, we don't mend socks.
I don't really know. I mean, I know intellectually how
Yes.
to do it, but
Right.
But not to the
necessarily-
point of teaching it.
But
not well
we-
enough to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we went to the source herself.
Yes.
And Katie from Katrinkles came, or joined us on Zoom,
Mhm.
one evening and taught us all how to mend socks. So, and I did it.
good.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And then I'll show you
Looks great. Yeah.
what I'm working on. So these were holes, and now they just have like little patches. And this is actually from a different set of Lendenord, right? I just had a little extra ball and popped on a contrast color. So you can do a contrast color.
It's
And
so
then
cute.
Check
too.
this out. Chad had a ginormous hole in his first socks I ever made him because he wears them all the time.
The calcifer ones.
Yeah, and so I'm in the middle of this one and I'm using the same color so it will just blend in.
Nice.
But this is how the Katrinkles mending tool works. So now we know. See, this is
I
just
need to go back
the
and watch that video.
Yep. And this is the small mending tool. This was the first one that she came out with. This is actually my daughter Beth's because Beth wears a lot of wool socks. She is a very mindy person.
Mhm.
So I got her. I didn't realize Katie came up with this design during the pandemic, during the beginning of the pandemic. And it's only been around since like 2021. I thought it had been around for longer than that.
Yeah.
But,
Oh.
Yeah, so this actually must be like one of the very early ones because I got it for Beth years ago.
Yeah.
But it works great. Like I said, I just used it for the first time. She's been using it for a while, but I'm just so thrilled with how that
It
turned
looks
out.
so nice.
And it made such a difference to have Katie come and teach that because she just gave so many tips and tricks
Yeah.
on like how to make it really look good and be durable, et cetera, et cetera.
That's great.
And she mends a ton of socks. So
Practical and attractive.
yes. So
I love it.
I was thrilled. You'll have to comment down below if maybe we should have another workshop with Katie.
I think that would be an awesome thing.
It was
You guys
great.
want
It
to
was
do it
amazing.
because we can do remote
Yeah, that would be fun.
remote classes.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I think we would plan a little bit further in advance.
Yes,
next time.
yes, yeah.
And the way that it usually is the cost of the tool is included in the price of the workshop.
Yes.
So we would have to have enough time to make sure that
To
everybody
ship
gets
them to
their
people and
tools.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Love
But
that.
anyway, so that was exciting. That was a nice little bonus at the end of Summer Sock Club. I learned something new, and Chad's getting his socks back.
Yay! Oh, everybody's happy. Everybody's
So
happy.
yay, that's my socks.
That's awesome. Do you want to keep going with your whips?
You want me to keep
Yeah,
going?
because you're already
All right,
you're in it.
I only have 2 more that I'm working on. I'm not going to show you the Berroco blanket this time because I didn't work that much on it.
Mhm.
So I'll bring it next time with more of the September square done. And I don't think we're not going to get to the October square by next time, are we? We might, but
We probably
Maybe.
it'll be borderline.
it'll be borderline.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I'll have good progress in the September square next time. But what I've been working on here is the Ava cardigan for
Yay.
Abigail. So I'm on sleeves. I'm off the body. I'm so thrilled.
So pretty. Oh
So
my gosh, this feels so lovely.
yeah, this
Yeah,
is
nice.
this is the Ava cardigan by Petite Knits. It's just a pretty basic V-neck cardigan.
Really wearable.
Yep. It has a great construction. Because you knit the back, then pick up for the sleeves to go
Mhm.
over, and then there's raglan shaping here. So
Yeah.
it looks, it almost has that set-in sleeve shape and fit on the
Mhm.
shoulder,
Mhm.
which really sits nicely, doesn't fall off and, droop
Yeah.
through the day, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, and this is using La Bien-Aimée DK in the color Alicent, which Abby picked out for the holidays last year. It's a really pretty color. So I finished the body. Yay!
All right.
I did have this on hold most of the summer because I got mad at it, and I didn't get mad at it for the pattern. I got mad at it because Abby tried it on when I was here, and I thought I was ready to start the ribbing, and she said, "No, Mom, I want it longer." And I was like, "I don't want to do it longer."
So I was done.
I want to be done.
Right. So it sat in timeout for about a month. I didn't work on it.
Yeah.
But then I got over myself, knitted more stockinette, did 3.5 inches of rib. And then it sat there for another week while I debated on what bind off to use for the rib.
Mm.
Because the first one that I tried was just like a normal bind off,
Mm-hmm.
was flaring at the bottom of the rib, and I did not like the way that looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I couldn't find my cast on bind off book. I don't know where it is. I looked everywhere for it.
Mine is either.
And then I was like polling knit night or virtual knit night on Wednesdays. What do you think I should use? And then I realized I had spent more time trying to figure out which bind off to use than it actually would have taken the time to just sew a bind off.
To just do like the tubular Italian.
Yes. So that
I
I
love
was
that.
like, this is stupid. I'm going to stop looking for a different bind off and just do the one that I would be done if I had already started. So that's what I did. So
It looks beautiful.
it has a sewn tubular bind off. I'll show you what that
Very
looks
pretty.
like. It is a little tedious. It's basically Kitchener all the way across
Yeah.
the bottom. But I don't know. What did I do? Oh, I think I was watching kids play video games. I just did it. Right? And 2 sessions of... It probably took me a couple hours.
Yeah.
Do it all, whatever, and now I'm done. I didn't actually have to think about it that much. Whatever.
Sometimes you still just gotta like mull it over and chew it over and before you're like, all right, fine. Do you know what you're doing for the button band for that?
I'm going to do the double knit. I just don't know how to do it.
Pick up 1 stitch for every row,
And then, yeah.
all the way around, and then break the yarn. Go back to the other side. Do a tubular cast on for twice as many stitches plus one as you want the width. And
so maybe 13. Like
knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one, knit one, slip one, knit two together through the back leg.
I'll figure it out when I get there.
Yeah.
I still have 2 sleeves and 2 cuffs to do.
Yeah, you can also text me.
You probably have a recording of a class.
Oh, I absolutely
somewhere.
do. I have at least 2 recordings of a class of how to do a tubular.
Whatever you call that, button band.
Yeah, not tubular. What's a double knit button band.
Button band.
I love a double knit button bands.
Yeah, they're
That's
good.
real nice.
So
That's
that
super
is
pretty.
Ava. I'm glad it's moving along again. It is a little bulky, you could tell. So it's not an easy carry-along project, but it is very good TV knitting at this point because it just decreases every 14 rows for the size that I'm knitting.
Just go sleeve, sleeve, sleeve.
Yes, and you could see, you might have been able to see, I have my stitch markers for how many decreases I need to do on the sleeve already set. So I don't even have to think about have I done enough decreases. I just, every 14 rows, I put a stitch marker in, decrease, and then I'm done.
And then you're boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
And my only other project I have progress on is my Flyaway by Tin Can Knits, which is the baby blanket.
How's it
So
going?
Yeah.
I'm more than halfway done.
Holy moly.
So I have now knit 2 of each color. So we have the pink, we have red, we have the jelly bean.
Jelly bean, yep.
Yep. The watermelon.
Love that one. That's the new one we got.
Yep. And I have 3 of the orange because I started with that and I just did 3 and then I was like, wait a minute, I should do 2 of each and then figure out what I'm going to do. So yeah, we had a debate on Knit Night this weekend because I'm knitting in worsted. The original pattern was in DK. And we had a debate on whether I should do a 4x4 blanket or a 4x5 blanket. And I think a 4x5 might be too long, too big.
I like a rectangular.
I do too.
You do?
How wide? Well, how wide are the squares?
I don't know exactly, but I think if 4 squares across plus a border, so like 2 inches of border on each side, is about 46 inches, which seems
You can just give it a quick.
Yeah,
I don't think
give
they're
a little
like a
measure.
foot. They're like 9 inches.
9 inches, yeah.
Oh, good eye. Good eye.
One of my weird talents is knowing how big things are.
Well, but they're also not blocked, so I think they're probably more like
maybe 10.
Yeah,
maybe 9.5.
Yeah, something like that.
Go with Kathleen. I'm clearly off. So, like,
I don't know. That's not.
I would go 3x4.
No, not 3x4. 4x4
No,
or 4x5?
4x5. 4x5. Sorry. I would go with the rectangle.
9.5 times 4. That's only 38 inches plus the border. Yeah, 4x5 is going to be fine.
4x5?
I would do 4x5.
All right.
Plus.
I can do 4x5. I've already done 11 squares, so that's just
it's going to be about 3-ish feet plus by 4-ish feet.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable size.
And I think
I have to think about what. I bet before I do more, I have to.
How do you want to lay it?
Exactly. What's the layout?
Uh-huh.
So I got to think about that. That'll be my task, is to figure out what's the layout, what additional colors do I need, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes. I can't wait to see it. I love your palette. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
It's turning out really nicely. So that is going.
Nice.
And that's all the whips that I brought today.
All right.
Cool.
All the ends. This is intentional to have all these ends. If you're like, why aren't you weaving at ends? It's because the pattern specifically says leave 18 inches at each end because that's your seaming yarn.
Nice.
There you go.
Love that.
Tin Can Knits. Super thoughtful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Nice. Do you have any more whips?
We do not.
All right.
I mean, I do. We talked about that last
Oh,
week.
yeah.
But we did. I actually went and did a count of all my whips. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Question of the day.
Yeah.
We'll hit mine. So I have my birdie sweater.
Oh my goodness, you're like.
I'm
So pretty.
almost so now I'm kind of playing yarn chicken.
Yeah.
So I did this sleeve is a little bit of one ball and then I'm still on my second ball. I have one full second ball for the other sleeve plus a ball of a slightly different dye lot. I think based on how I'm going with this, and also I had to pause and like steam block the whole thing because the lace, it's lace, right?
Right.
The lace just goes crumpled. So before I steamed block this, it was to here.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, that's not long enough. Then I was like, wait a minute, this sucker And
Yeah,
it'll grow
you
a
know it's
little bit
gonna
more
grow.
when I wet block it because
Right.
I
For sure.
will yank it out because I like to block lace really open. So this is pretty good. I needed at least, so this is a balloon sleeve. So there's no decreases until really
that doesn't
the end.
help with yarn management.
It does not help with
No.
yarn management,
No.
folks. But what I've done is I've put in stitch markers for every repeat. So what I'll do is I will finish this lace repeat that I'm doing, put this side on pause, do the other side to this, however many
Point,
repeats,
yeah.
and see how much yarn I have left.
Cool.
Because you could do the cuffs in a slightly different dye lot.
Exactly.
And that
Ribbing
would be
looks
fine.
so different from lace.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the colors
It's-
shift a
I
little
could
bit.
do. I can shift to like depending on how much. And I would probably rather split up the different dye lot ball and have at some point on the sleeve, if I have to go into helical knitting to kind of blend the two dye lots together,
Uh-huh.
I would do it at the same point on the sleeve. So the
Yeah.
sleeves are really twins,
Yeah.
right? And then go down. So I think I'll be okay. We'll see. Last time I was doing the tubular bind off on the,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but I tried it on and it fits really nice. I did a little bit more of the overlap so it would stay a little bit more closed when I overlapped it. Also, I mean, like this one just kind of, it's got a double knit button band, not button band edging, and it wraps, so it uses a bunch of yarn.
Yeah.
But I'm almost done.
Yay! That's so cool.
Cool.
And the sleeve is, I mean, the nice thing about
You're
it,
going to have a Rhinebeck sweater.
I am going to and this is actually, okay, now I have to actually finish it.
This is like a perfect thing.
This is
for
a good Rhinebeck sweater for me, too, because I'm going to be like, it's too hot.
Yeah.
And like, I can't deal with a pullover. God. And then the other one that I'm working on is my summer sweater, which is the Whitmore.
Oh, wow.
And I'm at the point of doing the ribbing. So then
Wow.
I realized that the needle sizes overlap. So I really kind of have to finish
yeah.
with one set of tips before I finish this. And then I'll do sleeves. So I might have two Rhinebeck
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
really.
That's
I know we have a little less
the
than a month.
opposite. Last year I had two, and you used oldies but goodies. This year I'm not doing Rhinebeck sweaters.
I am always good with an oldie but goodie for Rhinebeck because
Yeah.
then you can pick and choose
Yeah.
according to the weather because I can't stand being too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or too cold.
Mine's gonna be whatever fits ish.
Yeah.
Or a cardigan.
Or a cardigan.
I do have my Nicola Rhinebeck sweater that I made, and I know where that is. That's in my closet.
Yeah.
And hopefully can finish this. I'm actually dividing for sleeves right now.
Awesome! Yay! All right, well, let's talk about our question last week.
Yes.
And
Which was so fun.
which was so fun.
yes.
And I loved everybody's answers.
Yeah.
Especially since it made me feel much better about myself.
Mhm. Yep.
Validation.
Validation.
I was so impressed by how many people had under 10. I feel like 10 is like...
I know, my God,
Quite a-
guys. What are you doing?
No, they're
Look at
focused. They're, you know, not like some
Not like us.
butterflies. Like,
Shiny.
new shiny. Oh, let's start the new shiny.
Like, ooh, I need to make something out of cotton merino. Meanwhile, I have 40
Exactly.
sweaters to finish.
yeah.
So,
Lots of interesting. You guys are so disciplined. Very, very impressed.
so
I came in today and I said I actually counted my whips and they all fit on a post-it note.
I can't even fit the whips of
And
one
we're
of my
like-
whip ins on a post-it note.
that, and we're like, on one post, we're like, what sticky note?
Yeah.
How dare you?
And that includes everything you saw today.
How dare you?
So, do you want to hear my whips?
Yes.
I have that bobble sweater, the sparkly bobble sweater.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's boy.
That's
That,
an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, that one's definitely on a timeout. And the Ava cardigan. Those are my
Yes.
sweaters.
uh-huh.
Okay.
I have the Haley socks, the DK socks. I
Mhm.
do the second one
Yes.
for that, and the crank tube for Chad. Those are my sock whips.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I have a top.
categories.
Yeah, I have a top. The My Favorite Things.
I was
summer
thinking
top.
about
Oh,
that
yeah, yeah,
recently
yeah.
because somebody has something similar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that top. There's no way I could fit in it.
Yeah, you're not wearing it this year.
That's going
So-
on
I
pause for a
probably
while.
won't wear it next year because
Yeah.
I will have to be really back in shape again, and I don't think I'm gonna be there next summer,
Mhm.
which is okay. 9
Mhm.
months in, 9 months out.
Mhm.
So I have a scarf for Chad, which is very close.
Yep.
Okay.
That crocheted one.
Yep, and then 2 shawls, the Vignette and the Glow Hair Frost.
Oh, yeah.
I really want to finish Glow Hair Frost. I think that'll be a perfect nursing cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 blankets. So that's
Not bad.
that's the
impressive.
biggest volume of whips for
Yeah.
sure. But I think I'll finish both the Berroco and the Flyaway before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
and then Hooked on Grannies, I want to finish next February. For
Okay.
February.
Here you go.
Because I'll
Oh
be
my
home and
gosh.
bored. So much free time.
That is,
It's a good goal,
I'll
though.
end on one post-it. I can't even, again, scattered around my house. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little terrified to look, frankly.
Mine are definitely more contained now, but it's like not high on my priority list to actually count them at the moment
No.
because I got so many other things.
Well,
to-
I was looking for that cast on bind off book.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And I thought it might be in the big basket that holds my whips next to my desk.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So on knit night, not this week, but the week before, I basically did a clean out of my whole
Oh,
whip basket
Mhm.
and counted everything. And there's a couple of whips that are in other places, like the bobble sweater and the elder throw,
uh-huh.
that I know about. But other than that, we basically went through all my whips on knit night.
I am very impressed, A, you have it all in one place. And B,
Well, when you
it
fit
fits on a
Post-it,
post-it.
You can have them all in one
Yeah.
place.
I know, that's true. Mine are literally no idea where they are. No idea.
All right, so
Yes.
so as we said earlier, the prize this week is a ball of Juniper Moon Farm Beatrix,
Yay!
which is a merino angora blend and gorgeous.
So proud.
And our winner is Mama Jess Knits.
Yay!
And also, thank you everyone for your condolences on the passing of my mom. I really do appreciate it, and all of you taking the time to say that. And Mama Jess was one of them. And also, I love what she said. Make sure you are sitting down. Her current whip count is roughly 175.
Atta girl!
More power to you. I think she has me beat. I think I am not quite to that level. Though if I actually count them, we'll find out.
I was gonna say, sometimes we're like, yeah.
So Mama Jess Knits, let us know what color of Beatrix you'd like. It's on our website, and if there's anything
Start
else
another whip.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna make you go
Yeah.
186.
there you go.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. All right, so what
congrats,
is?
and email us at hello@shopyarnia, and we'll get you sorted.
Yeah.
Well, we should do new in store,
Yes,
and then we'll
yes.
talk about what our question is for this week. So new in store, we have these
Continuing the fuzzy thing.
Literally hot off the looms. The
pretty
right
little
mill.
babies. These Rowan alpaca sparkles, which are
This is a brand new yarn, right?
Yeah,
It is
brand new
brand
yarn,
new
and
yarn.
literally it arrived less than 24 hours ago at the shop.
It
So,
is a blend of alpaca, wool, cotton, and polyester, so you get a little strength in there, and it's got little sparkles in it.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Or
is
sequins, however you call it.
such like a pretty little like kitten of a yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring them up so you can see them.
Oh, and these colors, I love.
Bring it
the
up.
palette.
I don't remember if there were more than 4. We picked these 4 colors.
They're just
to start.
I feel like this is such
It's a nice palette.
a really lovely palette.
We thought this would be great for holiday gifts, like a
Oh.
cowl or something, or could you imagine fingerless knits in this?
Oh
Would be
my
so
gosh,
luxurious.
how pretty!
And just that little bit of sparkle,
I think
you know.
a hat, even a cabled hat would
A
be
cable
really
that
hat
would be
would be
beautiful.
so pretty. You can just
All right,
get this
we'll
like
have to see
aura and
who in the store
sparkle.
wants to make a sample out of this.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Like a lacy cowl would be pretty, or a
Yeah.
lace hat. One of the Kelborn.
Yep.
Mhm.
What weight is this? What weight is this?
That's a good question.
Oh my god!
Does it have a number
So-
on it? It is.
It says 10.5 needle size.
which
So
makes
bulky.
sense because
6
it's
millimeter?
fuzzy.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
10
looks
US.
finer, but
you would
it
call
needs
a
it needs
bulky.
space to bloom. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's 103 yards in the ball. So,
What? I have an idea. for a
103
question.
yards to 50 grams?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking
It's hard to know with fuzzy ones because your weight to grams doesn't always translate the same
definitely.
way.
You get
True.
more yardage.
You
than
get
50
so
grams.
much more yardage
Yeah.
in 50 grams.
Yeah.
But
and actually, let's just say about this this as well.
Oh, yeah.
Rowan did send us these adorable totes. This is
Love
it's
it.
felt with, I think, a faux leather handle. They're really cute.
Right?
So we've got
So
3 of
nice.
those. So the first 3 people that either shop in store or online with us and spend $150 on Rowan yarns will get these
Get a
3.
free
Will
tote.
get a tote.
We'll get
Yeah,
this
with
tote.
your purchase.
I love it. It's got a nice.
And actually, it is
lay
funny because
flat
there are
bottom.
3 of them, and there are 3 of us, and we're not keeping them.
No,
we are
we're not keeping
passing
them.
on to you. We could easily keep them. We like them.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
lined
but-
as well. This is a really nice tote.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it.
So
This would make a great project bag too, or just even
Definitely.
like this is the kind of tote that I would 100% like use. We used to call them like our manuscript bags, where like you could put like you'd have your bag and then your tote bag.
It has
Yeah.
actually a really
Going
good
to
size
fit it.
for a laptop.
I was gonna say
yeah,
laptop.
yeah.
For
Laptop, notepad.
And really
you know.
like elegant. I
Mhm.
love it. I have an idea for a question because we're looking to have someone in the store. We'll make a sample out of the Rowan Alpaca Sparkle. What do we think? Accessory, right? Like, because I could pick about 1 million sweaters, including Magnolia Bloom, to make out of this.
Mhm.
But what accessory would you make? Like a hat, a cowl.
How about even a
gloves.
specific pattern?
Well,
too?
yeah, that's what I mean.
saying.
Like,
Yeah.
but give us a specific
Tell us what you
pattern,
wanna see.
and then what color do you think it should be in?
Oh, I like that. Yep, so
Right?
Yeah.
pattern and color using one of these 4.
I'm like, as this is going to sound bad, do our job for us.
Yeah.
Because it's, Kathleen and I, like, again, Sagittarius butterflies, like, ding, 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 ding.
All the ideas, all
The ideas
Never
all the
time to
time.
finish them.
Never time to finish them or make decisions about them. It is very difficult. But, like, this gorgeous, fuzzy sparkle, like, and not too much of a sparkle, just a little
Yeah.
shimmer.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
really
so
subtle, very
pretty.
elegant. Yeah.
It's so pretty. I feel like it would look great with lace. It would look great with texture. It would look great in stockinette.
Yep.
But tell us what you think our sample should be.
I love that. Yep.
And make sure you pick the color. Do we want the pink, the light gray, the charcoal gray, or the white or cream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have names on the colors?
Oh.
No, they're numbers.
No.
They always do
It's-
numbers, right?
122.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not
one-
helpful. Blush.
100.
10,000.
10,022.
Yeah.
Charcoal.
This is 10020.
Gray.
Yeah, you can say
Cream.
what they look like. The sends in 25.
Yes.
Yeah.
You pick the color. Nice thing. So let us know what that is, and then you will win
A ball of alpaca.
a ball of alpaca soft.
So
Or
alpaca
alpaca
sparkle.
sparkle.
Sorry.
Alpaca soft. Alpaca soft is something else around that we also love.
Yes.
But alpaca sparkle. And yeah, let us know what you're gonna make. Can't believe your whips fit on one Post-it.
Still thinking about that. Huh?
It's just like I'm like maybe I should go through it, but if I do
But
that,
did you write 5 blankets or did you write out the blanket names?
So I wrote out the names.
she wrote out the
Oh
names.
my gosh.
She wrote out the names, you guys.
Oh. All
God.
right.
I feel like my whips take up a lot of space, but it's because I have
You have
5
one of
blankets.
Well, the blankets are
yeah,
big.
And they're almost, like, all of them are almost finished.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. That's why a lot of my whips are like socks or hats
Yeah.
or small things. Because, especially socks, I'm like 3/4 of the way through like 10 pairs of socks, right? And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know which small bag any of them are in,
Mhm.
or multiple small bags any of them are in.
Well, that's one, and I know, we don't always put things on Ravelry. I've been bad about putting things on Ravelry, but one of my top tips for knowing, like, being able to find your whips,
Yeah.
take a picture of your whip with the project bag it's in.
Yeah.
I need to
Because
start doing that.
it really, and granted, do I occasionally change what bag it's in? Because I'm like, oh no, this would fit better in this
Right.
bag now. Yes.
It starts small,
But-
it gets big.
But I'd say 75% of the time that I look on Ravelry to figure out what project bag it's in, it is still in that
Yeah.
bag.
Well, my problem is every so often I will consolidate like all of my sock whips into
Yes.
like
yeah.
little bags into a big bag.
Yeah.
Or like I'm like, oh no, this will be my sock project bag, and I can have one of 3 socks that I can work on, and I'll just put them all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
now my mending bag. So I'm just going to, like,
Nice.
leave
Yeah.
my mending
Yeah.
bag. The little loom will stay in there. Extra scraps of fingering when I have, like, that much left just go in there.
Oh, I mean, I also one of my probably longest standing whips is a beekeeper's quilt, which
Oh,
is
yes,
I love
sexy.
that. Yep. Yep.
And I have like 2 big bins of fingerings, like minis.
Yeah.
Some of which I bought, some of which I have. And like that at some point will be finished. And I'm not stuffing them individually. They're just flat hexes.
Uh-huh.
Flat hexes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that goes back, oh God, pre-Jonathan.
Wow.
Whoa,
Wow.
what?
Wow.
That's like, I mean, when was The Beekeeper's Quilt published?
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
yeah.
That goes back to when that was.
That's amazing.
That's
I'll look it up after.
So
Anyway.
the store opens in 4 minutes.
Hey, look at us timing. Awesome.
Planned. That was all planned.
So thanks, guys, for joining us this week. And
Yes.
again, make sure to like and subscribe. Follow us everywhere at Shop Yarnia. And please post your suggestions for what we should do sample-wise. And do not forget to pop into the store during our birthday sale. Wednesday through Sunday. Wednesday the
24th through Sunday the 28th.
24th.
Through Sunday the 28th.
Through
yeah.
Sunday the 28th. We would love to see you.
And then if you are far afield, look for information, sign up for the newsletter. The following week we'll have details on what will be in our online birthday sale, so you can all participate. All right?
So the next newsletter will have all the details for the in-person birthday sale, and the week after that we'll have the online birthday sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
2 weeks of party.
Woohoo!
thanks so much, everybody, and we hope you have a great week.
All right.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.